If you'll permit me, the conundrum never ends. My faithful truck, which has no rust at all, through the body, okay, 1999. Well, we're in the kind of rust belt here, eh? So I know down south they don't have none, but the surface rust. What I got right now, I was coming to the camp. Well, I was maybe 15 minutes away from home, coming this way to the camp, and I noticed that my brake pedal, I had to put the brakes on it. It went down to about, I was close to ½ inch from the bottom. I said, what's this? So I kind of, I kept on going. Well, we used to do this when we were young, eh? And like it never stopped us, eh? When we were young, we were driving, and brakes. Well, first of all, brakes weren't the same. You only had one cylinder for all four wheels. So if one wheel went south, all your brakes went south at the same time. I seen myself when I was young, like prior to the age of reason, I got stopped by the police and put on the brakes. I'd put, like the police would be at the back of the car to check the lights. So I turned the running lights on and I put the brakes on with the handbrakes. That's what the brakes were. But anyways, I'm 2 days away from going back home, and I'm trying to doctor it. I'll show you what I'm doing. I've done some of this. I've done some of this before. I've showed that. Hang on, I'll take my flashlight because you guys won't be able to see. I've once upon a time I showed that I was coming this way, and I had hang on, I gotta here, I'll put you down here. And I don't know if I'll be able to show you this. I'll turn the spotlight on. Oh, I can see. I don't know if it's any good to be bleeding these brakes. I can see. I can see that I'm pissing brake fluid. See that on the, hang on. See that on the other side there? There's some brake fluid coming down. Maybe I'll just get under there and try to bend it some more. What I'm doing right now, hang on. Trying to see right there, I got a tube. And trying to bleed the brakes into this little canister. And oh, she's going, but I'm gonna have to go to the other side and squish this some more, I believe. Yeah, because it's okay. I don't know if where I lost you. I'm gonna take the drum off here and tighten those brakes. Then I gotta go to the other side and bend that line some more. Okay, so you hang in there. I'll bring you back when things get more interesting. Hey folks, I neglected to tell you the conundrum. What was it all about? It's well, I started off maybe, I was 15 minutes away from home. I was coming to the camp. Camp is an hour and 3/4 to 2 hours from home, and I could have turned around, but I didn't feel like it. I felt the brakes going low way, So I knew something was up. Well, one of the lines, the line on the driver's side at the back, it was somewhat broken right at the wheel, eh? So now I got the line pinched and trying to bleed the brakes, but bleeding them alone, eh? So it's a gravity bleed, eh? And that's well, you got to be very patient, eh? So I'm making sure that the reservoir up front's full, and I'm slacking off the screw at the back, and eventually I'll get it. It takes time. Anyways, that's what it's all about. Well, the joys of having an older vehicle, eh? Some people say get another one. They get one of these to replace it. 75, 80,000, and I just don't feel like putting that much money in the vehicle. This one here, it's got some mileage, but the engine's still kicking, and I changed that a few years ago, and now I've changed the main brake line going to the back. I changed the one on this side, and when I get back home, I'm gonna change the one on the other side. I changed the one in the front too. So I guess I changed most of them, eh? Some of them are done with stainless steel lines, and some of them are done with normal line, but I don't know. I can maintain it. It's just it's trying sometimes, eh? Like when you're at the camp, I'm not at home. I don't have all the tools. I don't have, like, I have some brake fluid here, but not as much as I have at home. Anyways, I'll get her done. What I done is I pinched one wheel at the back right now, so I tightened up the brakes. Yeah, that's 2 years now. I wanted to tighten the brakes at the back. See, if everything fails, you always got your handbrakes. So don't neglect your handbrakes. That's what we used to use when we were young, eh? But anyways, that's the important thing, is to have some kind of brake, and you don't end up in somebody's rear end or something like that. So I'll keep going, and I'll come back to you when I'm close to the end. That's it for the conundrum. I did what I could. All that's left is to put the wheel back on. I got some brakes in the back wheel. I clamped the line from the other side. I tightened the brake on this side, so I'll have a 3-wheel brake, and when I get back home, well, we're gonna change the line on the far side and bleed the brakes, the rear brakes. It's that's it. That's an old machine, eh? Needs some maintenance. Like I said before, when we were young, we'd drive on handbrakes, eh? So this is no big deal for me. I keep my distance and give myself a lot of time to put the brakes on, and I'm sure I'll be all right with that. Okay, folks, that's it for this conundrum. So, as usual, I will see you in the next one.